Hello,
Hello, recording.
recording.
What's up, you motherfucker?
Yeah, nothing's up, folks. Welcome back to episode I don't know of I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, who cares? Last time,
We're playing Heart, the Sart Bahart.
it's true, we are playing Heart the Sart Bernard. Last time we got back to town and Silt touched a sword and then fought a big bad soldier person inside the sword. And then the penitent Incarnadine did some his wife. And the mayor is not happy with Silt, but Silt is currently on the operating table. It was a weird day, everyone. Oh, what's going on? That's weird. But did anybody else stop hearing me halfway through what I'm saying?
Nope.
Well,
I think it's Gamer House.
yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, so we found out that Silt, I think what was left out is probably that we found out that Silt was sleeping with the mayor's wife, and the mayor's not happy with Silt, but Silt is on the operating table at Dr. Glorious Bonaparte's clinic. But did everybody get the healing in they needed to last week? Like, are we done number crunching for that? Is everyone good to go health wise?
All of my remaining problems are like fortune or echo or supply based. So
The
Yeah.
penitent Incarnadine is doing A-okay. Does a little
Great.
pose like Sailor Moon.
hey,
Okay.
Penitent Incarnadine, do you want to take a D6 supply stress to help me not be hungry anymore?
Let me see. There is I am potentially able to get some protection if I succeed on this minor beat. So can that
I mean, yeah.
okay. We'll see.
So my being hungry just makes it so that when I remove stress, I have disadvantage on the dice roll. But also, I've never rolled dice to remove stress because I usually just remove my stress when it inevitably
that
falls out. Yeah.
Word.
No, I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm ready.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Well, sounds like the penitent Incarnadine has something to do. But so does Plavici. We talked about an item for you, right? The spider silk. Yeah. Yeah. You were gonna give the butcher's entrails and get this item as a quest turn-in reward, basically. So let's quickly do this, or go ahead. Oh, right. Yes, of course. Thank you. I was just excited to get started. Yeah. Well, let's start with Silts.
My beats are to slay a beast that's at least 5 times my size. That's a major beat. and to get high and fuck nasty, and that's a minor beat.
Excellent. Pluvici. I can read them. Meet and learn it from an emissary of the heart, which is a major one. All right. And the penitent incarnadine.
I'm going to get high and fuck nasty twice. No.
That does not. That's very out of character.
The beats for the penitent incarnadine are to convert an important NPC to your order's cause. That is a major beat, and repair something physical that someone needs. That is a minor beat. What I have been gunning for is converting someone in the academic group to the Church of Incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor could work that way, but I haven't done any work towards the mayor yet, so that might make that take longer. So
yeah,
but we'll see.
Sure. Well, with that in mind, Luvici, let's start with you. Get this item done. I think that Glorious Bonaparte, the doc, kind of takes some gloves off, and yeah, but does the mayor need it, Jay? um yeah, Dr. Bonaparte takes gloves off, puts them in like a thing to clean because we haven't invented latex gloves yet. And just sighs. It's like, so how did it go with the butcher? Are you well, they seem to still be mostly together. Partially my assistance, of course. But did you secure the item that I asked for? Yes, all the goop. The, the oh, excellent. You can put them over here. There's like a some kind of like metal basin you can just kind of flop them all into. I suppose I should oh no. Those probably smell foul. Just flop the bags into there. It's all good. I will deal with that after I find some nose plugs and close the shop. But yes, I suppose I should send you off with a trinket or a bauble for your trouble. I appreciate it after all. Kind of looks through like a bunch of boxes and bags and stuff like behind the counter. It's very messy in here. Not like blood messy, but just like cluttered with like various medical instruments and alchemical concoctions and apothecary things. Well, given your apiary, apiary, is that the right for bees? Is that the right word? Yes, is that given your apiary tendencies? This might spark some joy in you. And hands over a leather, like a brown leather satchel with an embossed like like it's a first aid kit. It has like a cross or something, whatever this universe's symbol of a first aid kit is, like whatever. Uh,
It's trademarked. It's technically a form of international crime to use the Red Cross symbology if you are not the Red Cross.
Interesting. Well,
Sometimes it's even a war crime, but you have to be in a war.
aren't
Otherwise,
we
it's
all
just
at war all the time? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, do be careful. Don't let the don't let the spider in there out. You tell me.
are these the kind of bees that lay eggs in spiders, or are these the kind of bees that get eaten by spiders?
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to explain what this is. This is an Arachne first aid kit, Mend D6 blood conduit. Uh, a first aid kit usually found with the priestesses of Arachne, the spider goddess of crafting and, well, just of crafting. A spider said to be touched by Arachne herself knits gauze and sutures out of spider's thread to keep this kit constantly stocked. The conduit tag allows the user to mark D4 stressed in mind to roll with mastery. By communing psychically with the magic spider within. But it is stressful to do so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent. So y'all have a first aid kit with borderline. Just don't. I mean, listen. Don't kill the spider, because if you kill the spider, that thing breaks. But like, or rather, it will gain the limited tag if you kill the spider. Yeah, the magic spider is the only thing keeping that thing from being not a limited item. So make sure to take care of your new friend. Oh, yes, it does. Here are, well, I mean, I suppose you could give it your bees, but it's not that the common housefly is not. The common housefly is rather easy to come across. You shouldn't, unless I specifically use a fallout to damage that thing. You don't have to worry about it. We don't need to gamify you finding a grasshopper to feed your pet spider every day. Yeah. Yeah. I might take it away or put it at risk, but yeah, it's not going to be a, yeah. Oh no.
Did you get food?
Is food done?
Yeah, I said food was done.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you at the time. I think Tori was still playing Hi-Fi Rush, and it's very loud.
Oh yes, yes. Yes. This is a big this these entrails are a big boost to my stock. So yeah, we are good to go. You and I squared away. I think that the
We did get a discount for healing.
yeah. What do you mean? Oh, yes, yeah. You might want to you might want to cover your noses, but of course.
Isn't the mayor here? Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
thought the
guys are in
mayor
like the
was.
back room.
Oh, I thought the mayor was in the room with us. That's funny.
No. The mayor's just like reading a magazine or something in the lobby, waiting for Silt. Yeah. Oh. Are you trying to avoid the mayor? I see. Well, for such fine customers, yes, of course. It's through the laundry room, but yeah, when you're ready, I'll lead you out.
The penitent incarnate holds up a hand and says, "A moment, please. I think that this one thinks there is great potential in cultivating in paying off this debt and cultivating a beneficial relationship with the mayor." Agreed. There is a debt that must be paid. Restitution needs to be made. It does not necessarily need to be of Silt directly. It is simply, it is less that, it is more that the wronged party is restored. If that were an option, looks at Silt. Are you married?
I'm not married.
From the operating table.
Yeah, like
I think that there is more to gain than there is to lose in seeking this to rectify this situation. Conversely, I think there is more to lose than to gain by avoiding the problem.
Very bold assumption that he could kill me.
Agreed. But if that is the price that must be paid, that is an avenue we will explore.
Luby, I've lived through 3 continent-wide wars and countless minor scuffles. If all it took to kill me was one angry bureaucrat, I would have died before I was 40 years old.
so do you need the back way or
Technically, the mayor is a politician, not a bureaucrat.
Those are almost the same thing.
They are certainly not. As we're ignoring the doctor.
Oh no, I'm facing this head on.
This one recommends that we seek to mend this relationship, or at least offer compensation for the debt you have incurred or have inflicted upon this person.
Duly noted.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
There is more ways to settle debt than simply currency. Although it is usually the simplest and most effective. There are plenty of ways for this group to ply their trade. Stop breaking the fourth wall.
I just want to say, everything I do with the two of you is a side quest.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
I don't want to go deeper into the heart. I just know that if I don't go with you, the two of you will die or worse.
And this one appreciates your magnanimous sacrifice to be.
Thank you, Penitent.
Is Silt ready to go? Is Silt good enough to go?
Yeah, I mean, unless
So wait.
Tori says otherwise.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, if you want to stay for more healing, you can stay, but
Well, there's nothing else to heal here.
well, yeah, you're fine. Okay. Wait, are you all going out the back or
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going out the front.
The Penitent and Carnadine is going to mediate whatever happens.
I see. Okay. But Fluvici is leaving out the back. Okay.
Can't wait for Plavici just to get fucking swarmed by giant rats. That is that the person is nervous about. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get swarmed by poop oozes.
Okay, let's I suppose let's go with the Penitent, Carnadine, and Silt. You exit the I guess the back room, the healing room, and the mayor is a Noel Rorik, I believe, is steepling his fingers and stands up as soon as you show back up.
So you
Well,
want to talk to me about something?
we both know what I have to talk to you about, Silt.
Would you refresh my memory? I just had a 6-inch long gash in my side stapled together. I'm a little woozy.
This one would like to interject and puts a hand on Silt's shoulder and says, "Silt, be quiet."
No.
Silt, silence. This one is understands that a transgression has occurred against you. That there is a debt that now must be paid to restore your dignity, your honor, however you wish to perceive it. And this one would like to assist in mediating that and negotiating a end beneficial to everyone involved.
I think the mayor kind of like rubs the like bridge of his snout. Oh, you incarnadines all talk this way. What you want to negotiate a deal for I'm sorry. She there isn't a deal to be made. This is a stake of honor.
Rorik, your name's Rorik, right?
Drorik, the D.
Rorik, my bad. I apologize. I'll
Mhm.
be honest, I haven't been in Castletown for a particularly long time. I think the last time I was here was about 100 years ago, and you were not the person in charge 100 years ago. I'm pretty sure.
Which time scale are you using for that? By my recollection, you were here. It was a few months, I think.
I don't know. Time in the heart's weird. It was.
Yes, no kidding.
Anyways, I'm gonna be 100% upfront with you, Jorik. We tried to invite you along.
Out of character.
Wait, wait to the hanky panky or like on this adventure?
For the hanky panky.
I remember this very differently.
Okay, actually, I wanted to invite you because I recognize that it is uh, 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 a social faux pas to sleep with a married woman without at least extending the offer to her husband.
I think you need to. I think this is a roll. I think you need to roll something.
We call this an evade.
I think the penitent incarnadine would assist in arguing and saying mayor. I don't remember. Can you type the mayor's name for me?
Sure, I'll put it in text to speech.
Thank you. Mayor Dvorak. This one's perspective, it would seem that the fault lies less so in Silt's hands, and that there is a different source of there is a different source to blame or to seek restitution from for this disgrace against you. Your partner is not a object to be taken. Your partner is a being with thoughts and a conscience, and can take actions of their own volition.
What actions those were.
And putting the hand back on your shoulder to keep you from opening your mouth further. And though Silt has transgressed the faux pas, it is a faux pas on Silt's end, but it is the wrongdoing is not on her end. Now, there is a lot of emotion in this situation to which this one is empathetic and sympathetic.
Okay.
And
who wants to roll for this?
yeah. This one thinks that there are more productive means of restoring your honor than doing this to Silt, than seeking retribution solely against seeking retribution against Silt.
Yeah, okay. I think one of you needs to roll me like I think a compel and Haven.
I've got both those, baby.
Well, Silt, if you're willing to let the penitent incarnadine take care of this.
Could is Silt assisting in any way, or is Silt making things worse? I feel like Silt is trying to help, with even though the penitent incarnadine is mostly telling her to shut the fuck up.
I mean, if you're really like hard up about like, a transgression against your honor or anything. We could go get drinks and see where the night goes with you.
Shut the fuck up. Out of character. Shut the fuck up.
Um,
It sounds like the Compel Haven is not getting any help.
no, it really isn't. I think that I think the penitent. I think the penitent incarnadine.
With all
Yeah, I think depending on the penitent incarnadine's role here is whether or not Drorik is going to try to fucking kick shit in.
I
Or
think the Penitent Incarnate will try and stop that because this place doesn't need a dead mayor on top of all this.
yeah, but I'm
what's
gonna need to see.
what's the difficulty of the roll?
I think this is risky. I think honestly, I think Silt's absolutely horrible interjections are what is turning this from standard to risky.
Or
Like Silt being like, "Well, I could fuck you too." It's just like not helping at all, actively making it worse.
He's a fucking hyena man. I figured he'd be all in for a sexually forward woman. It's like
why are you presuming a lot of this person? Okay. Compel
he's
Haven.
a hyena man.
Yeah,
they are normal in this world.
They're just a guy.
It's just Drorik is just a guy that managed to convince enough people to give him responsibility.
Compel Haven. I don't think there's any way to get mastery on this. Let's see. Is there like stress I'm trying to inflict upon Rorik here? Okay.
No, I think that this is just a one-off.
Okay.
Like if anything, it'd be like 4.
Yeah. Well, I have ways to just inflict stress automatically, so it's worth knowing.
That's true.
All right. I've Compel Haven risky. 7.
Success at a cost. 7. Okay.
What's the stress here? Let's look at the resistance.
Yeah, what is the stress here? That's a good question.
Is it supplies? Like, is there like
can you tell Daisy that the pasta is really good?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's either fortunes or supplies here. Fortune just because it's like this doesn't really have like a immediate consequence of like it's just luck. Supplies.
Yeah, I feel like supplies reflects more of like we are having to do something to make amends. Like there is like immediate reparations being made. And that could just be debt, right? That could be we owe the mayor or something.
Yeah. My other thought is actually I'm gonna yeah. That's kind of weak. Yeah, I think that's just supplies. I don't think that it's like anything necessarily like I guess it could be like the mayor is annoyed enough to tell the merchants to like not give you good stuff. That feels vindictive. At least it would be only Silt's. I think it's just supplies. Yeah, let's just call it supplies and just say it's like the mayor still feels slighted and is expected. Like, if this was like a full success, no stress, I think that like there would just be the fallout would just be over.
Yeah,
like just like moving on. But yeah, let's give
how much stress?
take D4 to supplies.
Okay. Oof. And then let's make a fallout check.
Wow.
Minor fortune fallout. Oh, that works out pretty well narratively. All right, let's take a look.
Hold on.
Supplies fallout.
Hold on.
Oh yes, supplies. Sorry. Yes.
I am once per situation, thanks to my sergeant ability, when an adversary or NPC directs their attention towards an ally, declare that they pay attention to you instead. I'm gonna take this fallout.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not the stress though, just the fallout.
Right. There's a really great one here.
I'm literally already maxed out on blood protection. This is just to protect the penitent.
There's actually a great one called Debtor. During the next session or later in this one, an NPC who lent you money will call in a favor. Not totally exactly what happened, but pretty close, right?
Yeah, it's true. Well, we already have a supplies fallout of half rations. Let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's a major one that might be fun to upgrade to.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh boy, let's take a look. That's exciting.
I guess half rations because typically upgraded to no rations.
Services rendered.
I was
Seems
just
pretty
gonna
good.
say you're forced to sell your skills to a third party to pay your debtors, and the work is not pleasant. Work with the GM what your character doesn't want to do but is prepared to do to make ends meet. If you don't do it, you'll be in trouble. Alternatively, you've done it in the past and you can describe it in a flashback. Yeah, I think this one fits perfectly. Half rations becomes services rendered.
I like that you're gonna get food as part of this, but like
Yeah.
you have to do something shitty.
Yes. Well, Silt. Your friend here, I suppose, has made a compelling case, but I am unwilling to let you go without a little payback, fortunately. So what would you like to do in town? There's some odd jobs that you could do. You could go into the castle delve to clear out some rats, like it's Icewind Dale. What do you? What would Silt do to make good on this extra this affair?
Oh, you know how we were planning on going
To the
west?
forge?
Oh, were we
Or-
going to the forge?
I think.
Maybe we have to do something at Two Tone Station.
Yeah, that's fair. Silt. Well, yeah, this is we have to work on this together. What do you find interesting, Harley?
I'm sorry. What are my options again?
Your options are whatever you think is like interesting. It's the mayor is imposing a favor on you, and if you do it, you will effectively lose the in trouble and the half rations fallout. But if you don't do it, then you will be even further in trouble.
But I still lose the half rations fallout?
No. You keep both fallouts if you just shirk this duty, and in trouble narratively gets worse. If you work out a deal with Drorik on something, you will lose both of them. It just means that you don't get to go off and do whatever you want to do. You have to do whatever the mayor tells you to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Listen, I'll clear out the harpy nest that's fucking up your forge deliveries if you just get off my back about this.
Sure. Fine.
Excellent. Now we're doing a quest for free out of character. Victory! But we weren't going to do it for free, but
Now
don't
you
worry
got
about
it. Yeah. Now you're not going to get any reward other than what you get from like the harpy bodies and loot. Yeah. That's you made this bed, but now well, okay. You're gonna keep the in trouble until you like kill the harpies. But like that's just it it's just more bookkeeping than anything else.
Is in trouble supplies fallout?
Fortune fallout that
Okay.
Silt has.
So
But
the half rations are upgraded to the worst fallout.
yes, the half rations are upgraded to services rendered, and but in trouble is in trouble with the mayor, which doing this side quest would narratively fulfill or narratively fix. So yeah, it's just more of like a narrative thing than like any mechanical benefit. But hey,
Out of character.
that's
Hey,
this game.
you got food more again.
Yeah. See the well, my people will supply you with food for your journey. You're not, but there's no payment beyond that, and we're square. Understood?
The penitent Icardine, I think, says this one thinks this is a magnanimous decision that will surely be beneficial to not just the parties involved.
Yeah, what Penitent said.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
do you talk like?
Okay. I guess I guess I will be seeing you. Let me know when you have send word when the harpies have been slain.
Out of character. Joke's on you, idiot. We're gonna roll with mastery because we're making a connection to a place on my trade network.
What the fuck are you talking about? Says
That was
Jordan.
out of character.
I know. This is not some genre fiction, you psychopath.
Hopefully, if the mayor finds that having the Incarnadine sect to negotiate is beneficial, then maybe I can convert the mayor to the Order's cause. We'll see. I don't know
Yeah,
which
I think
NPC that's going to be. It just seems to be an important one.
Yeah. Well, y'all do y'all still want to go say hi to the caravan peeps before you go?
Out of character, I do.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Em?
France.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
makes
go
sense.
I'm gonna go to wherever passes for a bar in this
Okay.
place.
So the penitent Incarnadine goes to talk to the caravan, and the rest of the other two go off and do their weird things.
Let's start on them because I did a lot of talking just now. Let's what is Pulvici? How is Pulvici going to go do a trance?
Um. I mean, you could just buy like weed.
Well, that would work for maybe Pluvici, but not the bees.
That's fair. You know what's a great sentence to Google? How to get bees to trip balls. Um, well, why don't you yeah. Well, y you could burn your black candle. It's a cult and religion. Also remove the butcher's entrails from your resources. But your if you burn your you could burn your black candle and with the occult and religion tags. I think that's magic-y enough, trancy enough. Let's where do you do this? Do you find like a field? Do you get like a room at an inn? Like a flower meadow? Yeah, you can find some like wildflower, like a field of wildflowers. You know, it's like grass and like just wheat daffodils, dandelions, you know, random flowers and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, and then you like put your black candle in your incense burner and just start like wafting it around yourself or whatever. Um yeah, this is great. This is great. So I hadn't really thought about what kind of vision you would have. Do you have any thoughts? Like, do you want this vision to be like impactful in a story way, or is this more of like I guess how long has Pluvici had the bees for? Is this like a new condition of Pluvici, or is this like is has Pluvici been like this for a while? Is it because you were born in the heart, right? Were you born with the bees, or was it something that you came to through like your, you know, weird adventuring career? I guess the important question is like, is this something that Pluvici has experienced doing? Is this like a is this like a form of like relaxation for Pluvici? Or is this experimenting? You know, it's like a glass of wine after work kind of thing. It's like I need to relax. I need to turn my bees off. Um, yeah. Okay. Okay. So like, I think that yeah, I don't think we need to make a big scene out of this unless you have something you specifically want to do. Um, you know, if this was a major beat, maybe this would be a different story. But if for just a minor beat, I think that like people are like walking by the road and just see like you just sitting in the field with your just eyes closed, chilling out, and like there's like shit ton of bees, and they're like, "What a freak." Um, but like, yeah, we don't have to make like a whole production of this, unless you have something to do. Oh yes, yes, play that. Just sort of, it's maybe comforting in a way. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Very cool. Well, minor beat accomplished. Get that level up.
You do it now,
You
but you
do
don't
it
choose a
now,
new.
but you replace your beat at the end. So you can only level up twice in one session. But yeah, so whatever, let us know what you pick for your minor beat when you decide, unless you already know. Yeah, take a look. Silts, let's do you real quick then. Where are you going?
To the bar.
To the bar. Yeah, it's a bar. It's well, you can either go to the bar or drink at the house. You want to go to like the like civilian bar or go just like pound shots with your comrades?
I want to go to the Hounds.
All right. So you're going to Reggie's. Well, Reggie's the quartermaster. But yeah, there's I mean it's there's alcohol bottles everywhere. A lot of hounds drink to dull the voices of all of the rest of them in their heads. You don't have to go far at a hound outpost to find bottles clinking. You don't have to spend any stress to do this. Yeah. I feel like most hounds self-medicate.
Mhm.
Um,
I think Silt like shows up to like the center of the camp, lifts the last nightmare claw up into the air and says, "I just killed and crunked. Let's fucking start this party."
Woo, yeah. There's like, it's not super crowded, but like, there's maybe like 6, 7 other hounds just hanging out, having some food and drink. Yeah, fuck yeah, Silt. Fuck yeah, God, you killed a butcher. That kicks ass. Yeah, and then just it's a party.
Nope.
Um, do you do anything in particular or
Well, my beat does say engage in reckless abandon with drinks, drugs, or sex. So I guess I don't have to fuck nasty to secure the beat. I think it's just the big party.
Yeah, I mean it's a big party, the Reggie comes out, brings out some nice booze. I think is this like a common hound culture thing? Like is I know I mentioned the like self-medication, but like is partying part of it too? Like not just like drinking yourself to quiet the like hive mind?
I think for I feel like there's a bit of a divide in the hounds between the hounds who like operate as a unit and then the hounds like Silt who operate as
Like
adventurers.
mercenary type.
So like whenever a solo hound comes back with a story, that's a celebration.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like halfway through the party, Silt's got her fucking great coat off and her shirt off and is like, look at this sick fucking scar!
That's a
Where
sick
she
fucking
got
scar.
where she got like stabbed in the fucking chest.
Yeah, everybody starts taking their shirts off and comparing scars, and it's just raucous. A little gay, maybe.
A little gay.
People, somebody starts. Well, what if we were in a hive mind and we kissed,
What if we
and
were in a
we were both gay?
These are always yeah. The reason why fuck nasty isn't on the beat list for Pluvici is because unfortunately, at least a fully like 10% of Pluvici is always fucking nasty. Gotta keep the bee population up.
It's true.
How many bees do you think could live inside a human body?
More than you would want.
More than what percent? What percentage of Pluvici is bee? Yeah, I'm gonna mark that as my beat.
Yeah, I love it. And just so you guys are taking it to the rest of the day to do this stuff. You'll move on in the morning is sort of what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Um all right. Yep. Yep. Cool. Wait, you picked your advancement? Nice. What'd you pick? All right, what's that give you?
You cut off halfway through that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. Cool.
I love it.
Uh,
Not the bees. Hey, do you want to go watch Bee Movie? Hey, Pluvici is just like when Pluvici trances like this, Pluvici just becomes really interested in showing everybody Bee Movie.
Would you like to
Just starts quoting it. According to all known laws of aviation.
suddenly Pluvici starts talking about really wanting to go check out that field of flowers. Oh god damn. No, we're not going to check out the field of flowers. I never get to do what I want.
I'm gonna take the minor ability double duty. It's an upgrade to my forewarned and forearmed major ability. So
That's the one that's like you do get like a upgrade.
yeah, so forewarned and forearmed is once per session, when you have an hour or two to spare in a landmark, you can make preparations for the coming challenges. Pick a benefit from the list. You and all other characters who take part in preparation gain this benefit until they next enter a landmark. And then the upgrade is double duty, which lets me take 2 benefits from the list.
Oh, nice. And those who take part gain the benefits of both.
Yes. So the options are uh, whetstone and weapon drill. 1 piece of kill equipment gains brutal. Checked and triple checked. 1 piece of delve equipment gains the trusty tag. Toughen up, gain +1 blood protection. 1 for the road, gain +1 mine protection. Or creative acquisitions, gain +1 supplies protection.
Very cool. I have to use the restroom, so the penitent and Carnadine, we will go talk to the researchers in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, folks. Back in a bit.
Do we even have any delve equipment?
Hooked blade, filigreed revolver, chains of absolution. She loves you. Stab, stab, stab. Did she climb on your leg or something?
I think delve equipment specifically has to have the delve tag, like how weapons have kill.
Let's see. Delve equipment is kill,
Equipment?
mend, and delve equipment. Yeah. So it has the delve tag.
Okay. Do any of us have equipment with the delve tag?
Not currently.
Awesome. It gets the trusty tag. I'm always going to pick that ability. Trusty is just brutal, but for delve equipment. So you get to roll 2 times and take the higher number.
Oh, nice.
It also stacks with itself. So if we could find another way to give it the trusty tag, you get to roll 3 times and take the higher number.
Oh, okay. So, delve equipment is for rolling against the journey.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You are the only one who can. You are
Yeah.
the only. Like, we could do it, but we just get the flat D4
Yeah.
for having a brain.
Unequipped. Yeah.
Just hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, that's really funny. You know what also is really funny? I need you to both see this. If you enjoy slapstick in any capacity, you are going to absolutely fucking lose your mind.
We're aiming for that yellow at
Do you have any idea what I'm referencing? Are you a slapstick liker?
I didn't hear it.
I was saying, you know what else is funny? If you enjoy slapstick, you're going to lose your fucking mind at this. It's GTA 4, but all the traffic moves at 10,000 kilometers per hour. I literally almost threw up laughing watching this. Like the first time I watched it, it killed me. Fucking God Almighty! It's such good slapstick.
I love how his car moves at a normal speed.
Because it's not the game's not beatable otherwise. Oh yeah, because like if he gets in a car that's not Roman's cab, it has the drag coefficient reduced still. Like once you have to see Harley, like you just if
Now
you
it's just
barely
there.
get
We're
any
aiming for
movement,
that
you will
yellow
just
arrow
accelerate beyond controllable.
Hmm.
So this is Grand Theft Auto 4, but the traffic speed has been cranked up by a factor of 2.
Not
What
safely.
is the goal of this stream? Just to see how far we can get. Can we go see if Gervais? I think. Oh, I mean, we are going to absolutely turn the TV on as soon as we get there. Oh, okay, we got to the cutscene. Let's go. Now it's going to hit us with a little cutscene here where it explains how to save our vehicles. Okay, I think maybe we need to restart now because, okay, and that guy's on fire as well. We need to go see Roman. Just make our way, walk along to... Okay. This is some good shield. Now, the problem is this car also...
So this is Grand Theft Auto 4, but the traffic speed has been
also
cranked up by a
subject to,
factor of several thousand.
traveling
What's
at
the
like
goal of
speed
this stream? Just to
900,000. Okay,
see how
yep.
far- Can we go see
Do I need to get
Gervais?
out? No,
I think,
shit.
I mean, we're not going to absolutely turn the TV
I return.
on to get there.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, we got to the
Oh
cutscene.
my god! Fucking cop boats! So now we're
Harley
on our way
is
back to Roman.
not here.
Before you for when you pause, the one thing that's going to be great is that the cutscenes are oh, okay. The cutscenes are real time. They're not pre-rendered usually. So the game is still running, and so the cars will be running during cutscenes. I was sharing the story. If you enjoy slapstick, this is like the funniest thing you will see all year. It is GTA 4, but all of the traffic has like goes at like 10,000 miles per hour.
What an opening. Just tractor trailer beheading him. That's really fucking good, Jay. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, I was telling them I almost threw up laughing watching this. Like I legit was getting slayed. You got to watch the whole playlist when you get a chance. It is incredible slapstick.
God. I will watch this probably tomorrow. All right, Jay, are you ready to go chat with
Yeah.
the researchers? We're before we get started, did Silt give the traveler supplies to the penitent and Carnadine to give back to the researchers?
We could probably assume that happened, right? Would that have happened, Silt?
Oh, Harley. Oh,
What? Oh yeah, sorry, I was deafened.
no, you're good. You're good. Would would Silt have given the researchers traveler supplies back to
Were we
Uh,
getting paid to do that?
no, not explicitly.
The penitent and Carnadine would insist, because there are again things to be gained more than just payment, more than just currency. I think the penitent and Carnadine would say, "Worry not. This will be leveraged to our advantage."
Well, if it's leveraged to our advantage, then I guess I better give them back the travel supplies.
They didn't mention them. They mentioned that they lost a scout to the butcher, but not that there was anything to do that. Not they didn't give you anything specific other than help kill the butcher for us, please.
Listen, there's a deal to be made here. I think so. Out of character.
I already deleted it off my sheet. We're taking them back.
In town? No, not unless you wanna.
Well, Penitent Carnadine's gonna go talk to those guys.
Well, yeah. Aside from this, not unless you have any desire to do so. But y'all have beaten my Castletown puzzle.
Silt lives to fuck someone else's wife another day. Maybe even today.
I
Or
am
husband or spouse.
probably not today.
Adultery
Well,
or home wrecking.
also, it's like I just got out of the Hound encampment. I'm gonna need like at least a couple days to, recover.
To get out of the gestalt. Yeah, the Penitent Carnadine hands over to the scholars.
All right. I think that what was his name? Let me look at the researchers. Damon, the scruffy-looking halfling, is kind of sitting on the outpost of the small caravan that looks to be like they're packing up. Gives the penitent Carnadine a wave. Oh, hey. Well, we heard through the grapevine that you folks killed the butcher. Much obliged.
It was the task laid before us, and we were happy to see it through.
Well, glad to hear it. Listen, Eleanor, I know Eleanor had promised y'all some information, so you got a moment to got a moment to speak with her. She's just wrapping up, packing up her stuff.
Of course. Lead the way.
Well, that's
All
right.
right.
I asked if she could find any information about magic weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy how I found a magic weapon.
Right.
And
Yeah, I think
be useful.
in the town, everybody's like looking at Silt like that, like what a like holy shit, like
What a stud.
what a yeah, like that sword is huge, and nobody knows what the hell happened to everybody who touched it, but they all seemed to be really demoralized. But Silt just did it.
Oh, also, I
And
want to be clear here. How big is this? Is supposed to be like a
Like a Zweihander.
yeah,
yes,
like a
it is
fucking.
as big as you are.
I feel like it would be bigger. Silt's only 5'2".
Well, either way, it is very big. No brisket. You don't get to sit on my keyboard.
I feel like Silt absolutely just has it like wrapped in cloth like a fucking anime character, not to be cool or edgy, but because it's physically too big for her to actually carry it in a sheath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very big.
So she's just
Um,
got it wrapped up so that it doesn't accidentally fucking hit anyone if they accidentally like walk too close behind her.
God, but um sorry. Uh okay. Well, Eleanor is like again packing up like a cart full of books and whatnot. Oh, hello. The Pennant Incarnadine, yes? That's your title?
Not the they nod.
Well, I am very pleased to hear of that I heard about the news.
The journey will not be This one cannot guarantee the journey will be safe, but it will be significantly less perilous.
Oh, there's no. It seems that there is no genuine safety down here, is there? But regardless, the effort is appreciated, and a little something for you and your comrades. I'll detail the actual. This is out of character. I'll post the actual like item um in text to speech in a moment.
Mhm.
I believe your comrade Silt wanted some information about magic weapons down here, lore and whatnot. Well, I found this book. Lucky for them, I had a duplicate that should benefit. That should provide some information on the topic. As far as I don't really think there was anything else that was specifically asked for, but
This
uh,
one bears some supplies that were recovered from uh, what we believe to be your missing scout, and the penitent Carnadine will uh, present these traveler supplies.
she kind of gives like a tight-lipped smile. Ah, yes, those were James things. Well, I do appreciate it. Um, I'm sure I hope there's some more personal effects in there for us to remember James by. But anyways, I really appreciate that this more than the actual slaying of the monster. I mean, this this means the world to us. Thank you.
The penitent Incarnadine kind of doesn't really emote too much, but says, Incarne seeks to resolve all debts.
Of
The
course.
butcher took from you, and we have done our best to restore that. And I would like to kind of proselytize a little bit in this way, because I would really love to get either her or Damon, I think is most likely is the what I'm getting for, to like uh convert toward the Incarnate's cause.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to maybe roll like compel plus religion.
Yeah, let's do it. Compel plus religion. Let's see how this goes based on that.
What's the difficulty?
Standard, I think, especially with this extra, like, I'm gonna actually give you mastery on this too.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
it's standard because that's the benefit you get from bringing back James's stuff.
Oh, nice.
Is you get mastery on this roll. Hey, yeah. I mean,
Crit.
I think that. Yeah. I think Damon kind of makes like a face, make kind of like a contemplative expression, kind of like nods a few times at some of this prostitutization
You
or
got it. You nailed it.
whatever. Close enough.
You stuck the landing. Let's move on to a new word.
Yeah. Oh no, I forgot all the words I know. Um yeah, but
You can only say proselytization and breathing.
God. And I think I think that the Eleanor is a devotee of the god of knowledge or something.
Mhm.
So she just kind of is like, I don't care what they say about you Incarnadines. I think the work of Incarne is so important. But
Incarne is a valuable ally to have. Just kind of says knowingly, and
yes.
it doesn't push any further than that. I think that's
Yeah.
the ultimate gist: is that Incarne is a good ally to have. It's better to
Yeah.
be. It's better to be on Incarne's good side than her bad side.
Oh yes. Yeah. Good. There is a some debt can be good, can be leveraged for good. Some debt cannot be. But anyways, yeah. And Eleanor is just thanks you again. It like really like kind of goes on. Well, we're off to Two Tone Station. We won't this evening. we're gonna get one last night of rest and then head off to Two-Tone Station to meet some uh contacts of ours. If we ever run into you again, please don't be strangers. You and your allies. You will find you will find a warm fire and a warm meal with us anytime.
We
Um
appreciate your um what's the term? Your hospitality. We may yet see you in Two Tone Station, but we must first venture to the forge. Business awaits.
oh,
Debts must
interesting.
be restored, resolved.
Well, I hope well, I look forward to hearing tales of your travels. Um Damon, if you would, I have some more private work to attend to before we leave, so I require a little privacy.
This
Thank you
one,
again.
this one will make their exit.
Right. I think Damon follows after the Pendant Incarnadine and like towards the outskirts, like, hey, listen, I I've had some debt troubles in the past myself. Part of why I'm down here. And I don't know. You have any like you have like a pamphlet or something? Or like
This one
I
does not. This one does not have any material per se, but if and I think the penitent incarnadine will take the chains of absolution that um, is draped around them, symbolizing their penance, and will remove a link and give it to Desmond or Damon, and say that um, Incarne looks favorably upon those that seek to right wrongs and clear debts. Debt is powerful but dangerous, and if you look to Incarne, you will find guidance. And I will give this link of my chain of absolution to Damon as a like token. Um, in the future, we may yet be in touch.
well, I think Damon does like the like coin flip thing where you like flip a coin between your knuckles but with the chain link and then palms it. Yeah, don't I know it? That sure is powerful. I hear you on that one. So take care of yourself, all right?
You as well. May Incarne watch over you.
And you too. Kind of opens their palm, looks at the chain again for a few seconds. Yeah, you too. Kind of pockets it. There seems like some conviction in their um in their step, in their presence that wasn't there before. Yeah, that critical success, Jay. Damn. Get that major advancement, dog.
All right, I'll have to look into this.
Yeah, totally.
One of the abilities that I'm looking at though for my next minor advance is a network I can whilst at a shrine to Incarnate, you can communicate with bonds or haunts in any haven that's part of your trade network.
Oh, that's awesome.
Should I add Damon as a bond?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there a spot for bonds?
When you make a connection with someone or something, they can become a bond. At the GM's discretion, a bond represents a strong relationship, not necessarily entirely positive one, but definitely not an adversarial one. You can't have more than 3 bonds at a time. If you want a new one, replace an older one as the relationship grows more distant. When you visit a bond, you can transfer stress onto them. Mind is the most common example, but other resistances are possible too. Work it out with the GM.
Answer your question, no, there's not a spot for them on the sheet.
What is Damon's group called?
The Academy research team, I think, is
Okay,
good
I'll
enough.
just make a Damon of the Academy research team is a
Yeah.
bond.
Yep. Damon is a scruffy-looking halfling with brown hair and a large belly. Wields a long rifle and a fine staghorn-handled knife. Friendly and is usually seen smoking from a pipe. I'm going to edit this. Say is a is a fledgling follower of Incarne after a positive interaction with the penitent Incarnadine. He has some bad debt trouble and is seeking I'm gonna say seeking succor for it.
Mhm.
Well, love it. Love it. So Damon and these researchers are definitely going to pop up here and there with this bond. So, whether it's all of them or just Damon around, but yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Love it. So, anything else y'all want to do this evening, or you're gonna get team back up in the morning, a little hungover, a little pranced out, and
I'd like to purchase some traveling supplies.
go to the
Supply
open market for
stress.
that.
Supplies. I would
Well-
like to have a delve item. No, it's for the whole party. Everybody who has a delve item gets trusty on the delve item. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I'm just saying this now so that I get it out of the way for next time. The two of you each get to pick a piece of kill equipment and give it brutal, and a piece of delve equipment and give it trusting. I'm putting my brutal. What? Kill equipment gets brutal, and delve equipment gets trusting. Brutal stacks. Yes.
Damn. Oh yeah, it does, right. So you roll 3 and take the highest or whatever.
Yeah. Which is also what I'm actually gonna put my brutal on Swolf.
Cool. Well,
But yeah, no, I would like to
buy some delve.
I would like to buy some delve equipment.
Well, what exactly are you looking for? Because it's a D4 for a minor purchase. So if you want like a tent and a sleeping bag, it's probably just a D4. D8 for moderate. So like if you want like more like mountaineering equipment, I would say it's a D8. And a D12 would be like something really special. And I don't know if you probably couldn't find a D12 equipment here.
I would like a high quality camping set.
What is excellent?
A camping set worth a D8 of stress.
So equipment quality. Most equipment is of standard quality, good enough, but nothing to write home about. Good quality equipment is more expensive, but can make tasks easier. A character with appropriate good quality equipment, i.e., if the item was specially designed to help them perform a task in some way, treats a risky action as a standard one. Dangerous says risky. Increase the cost of good quality equipment by 1 dice size. So you want a good D8 camping supply?
Yes.
Roll me a D10 of fortune stress then, or of supply stress.
I actually am going to call it fortune stress. Once per situation, when you would mark stress to any other resistance than fortune, mark it to fortune.
Okay.
For flavor purposes, I think what this is that on the way out of the Hound encampment, after the night of raucous partying, the quartermaster, whose name I can't remember, Reggie?
Yeah, Red G.
I think Reggie literally just
Red
ta-
G.
Oh,
Is-
Red G.
Yes, Red space GEE. And I'm going to correct
Okay.
you every time you mispronounce it. So
I think on the way out of the Hound encampment after the night of raucous partying, Red G is like, here, take this for the road, and it's the camping equipment.
so you're just like, oh, cool. Oh, oof. 9 fortune stress. Yikes.
Now I fall out, right?
Yep. Oof.
Double yikes.
Yeah, great time. Great way to start a delve. Well, this is a D8 delve good quality equipment. So at least you got that out of your out of it.
Camping set. Delve. Good quality. D8. What does good quality do again?
You basically lower the danger level, so dangerous
Okay.
becomes risky, risky becomes standard.
Gotcha. Okay. So what is my fallout? Damn. That's crazy.
Ooh, that's a good spell.
Yeah, I think I want to focus on minor advancements at this point because, first of all, I'm running. I've gotten a lot of majors already, and I want to invest in upgrading. And there's some minor abilities that are good. So there's another major that I'm looking at, but I haven't quite gotten to that point. Like character-wise, it involves killing better, which isn't leaning into the Penance Incarnadine as much.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, oh, oh, I could be really fucking mean right now. I'm gonna give you the lost property fortune major fallout. You have misplaced an item. The GM picks which. You could
No.
spend time searching for it, but you'll need to backtrack, and someone might have made off with it already. Sorry, buddy. You were too drunk, and somebody took Zvolf from you.
Oh my god.
You were I mean, you were just
Oh,
carrying it
God.
around with you, and you got absolutely shit faced.
I love the idea that Silt shows up to the Delve running expedition, and then we're like, why do you have just a stick on your back?
I'm so sorry, Harley.
Oh, someone's gonna fucking die.
I'm gonna burn the Hound encampment to the fucking ground.
Well, at least we got
Corey
Curse to
entering my
remember.
evil era.
We got a curse to remember it by, Harley.
So I think it's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Oh my god.
That's
That's definitely bad luck.
Yep. Yeah, what do you do? Do you decide, like, yeah, you're it's the morning, do you not notice until you show up because you're hungover so bad?
I guess.
Or do you, like, I mean, or does Silt not show up to, like, the gates out of town?
Uh.
Because she's looking for it. Like, well, what does Silt do? Like, Silt wakes up, whether she notices it or not, you get to decide. Your giant sword is not there.
Yeah, no, I think
Do what's in character.
Silt wouldn't show up to the gates. I think Silt is absolutely as soon as she is awake, is just tearing the fucking encampment apart to find this sword.
Why don't you give me a roll? Let's see if you can figure out where it's at. I would say that probably discern would make the most sense.
Could we call it hunt?
Yes, we could call it hunt.
Awesome. Does haven apply because we are still in a haven?
Yes.
Excellent. What is my difficulty?
Standard. There's nobody's. I mean, people are like, what? I think that you, in your rabid searching, take a D4, I think is the stress for Castletown. Take a D4 of supply stress. So
Okay.
3 supply stress and roll for Fallout.
Fortune is empty. Supply is full. Fallout test.
My God, Silt and the no good, very bad
Jesus
day.
Christ.
Jesus.
All right. What's my supply stress? Am I?
I think as you're like searching around and just I think that take the broken ongoing stress.
Oh my god. What
No,
did
wait,
I?
no, it's I think it is your repeater pistol is broken.
Oh my fucking
An
god.
important item is damaged. You cannot use it until you take the time and resources to repair it. Ongoing. I think it falls and just it just lands in the worst possible way on a like rock and it just it jams. You test it, it jams. But you did succeed. There there are signs that your giant fuck off sword was taken by gremlins. They leave little soot marks as they walk, and your coat is covered. Or rather, I think you find the cloth that you had wrapped Zwolf in, and it is stained to hell with little soot marks.
Hmm.
They and they this small group of gremlins is going west.
That's not the direction we're going.
Or rather, no, sorry, I meant east. I have a bad sense. I did genuinely. They're going to the mountains.
That is the direction we're going.
Yes, I
That
just
is
gave
the
the wrong
direction we're
direction because
going.
I'm a big dummy.
All right.
Um, Yeah,
This means war.
going to war with the gremlins.
Going to war with the gremlins.
All right. Well, I think this is as good of a point to stop as any.
All right, I've got my beats for next time. I'm like slightly bitter because like the one minor beat I had I didn't do, but I did like 3 minor beats that are on the list today. So my minor beats are openly attack the enemies of your order. Prepare something physical that someone needs. That someone could be us.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's an opportunity to fix something and there are people that I get to fucking eviscerate.
My new minor beat is kick someone off of a tall structure. They really deserved it.
That's great.
I love it.
Yes. I feel like a lot of these have the potential to, like, your emissary of the heart and your beast 5 times as large. Those have a chance, I think, on the next delve, or at least on the journey to Two-Tone Station. I think
not
your
going
emissary
to-
of the heart has a chance to. I think more major beats have a good chance of coming to fruition over the next couple of sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, do you guys feel like the beats are solving fast enough or too fast, too slow? Like has the pacing of this been fine? I know we've had some wonky short sessions, but I mean
I personally feel like the major beats are going at a good pace because they should be a little bit of work. I just kind of got luck of the bad draw of like I ended up doing things that I did not realize were actually beats that would have been more
I've also
appropriate.
given you the chance to prepare something because the beats are supposed to are supposed to inform me of things to let you guys do.
It's not a big deal that for
Yeah.
like to not get a minor because I got a major, so I'm not. It's more
Yeah.
annoying that like, oh my god, if I had, because I was almost thinking, could I have swapped it at the beginning of the session? Because I was thinking more about what I wanted to do at the front of the session than I am a week before. But that I didn't bring it up because that would be more unfair, I think, for Tori to have to like adapt if she had things in mind. Anyway, I'm just browsing minorly. I think the major beats are working at a good
Yeah,
pace, and the minor ones are.
I am trying to focus mostly on the major beats because I know that those are generally more compelling. But I should minor.
Well, my minor beats are suggesting that there are broken things on the way to the forge or at the forge,
Yeah.
and that there are enemies of the Incarnadine sect on the way to the forge. That's what I
Yeah,
think would
we
be
should chat
interesting.
about that. Like, I guess who would be
I have no idea.
who would hate a group of I mean, I
Money
guess a lot of
lenders?
people probably
Yeah, I
have
feel like they would have lots of enemies.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's maybe why they all wear
Who,
masks and
who
stuff.
attacked the shrine at
That's
Castletown?
true. Yeah, we have a whole shrine attack fiasco.
So like that's uh an open thread that could be tugged.
Yeah, you're right. We should chat on that. We should touch on that. I love it. I have something in mind that could work already, so um cool. All right. Oh, shoot. An NPC witch. Okay. Yeah, we can make that happen. Yeah, no, yeah, we can totally make that happen next session, or next session or two. Um,
I think this next journey and delve are going to be pretty exciting.
yeah, I really kind of put my whole ass into the Heartfire Forge stuff.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I tried to come up with some. Well, I was reading through the book a little bit more over the last couple of weeks and found some interesting enemy stat blocks and enemy factions that seem very cool. I am excited to get to them, and I guess next week we will introduce like a proper enemy faction, which is fun. Well, group, faction, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off and go hang out with Adrian for a bit before bedtime. So y'all,
Thanks
take
for
it easy.
running. Great
Yeah, this was
session.
fun. This game goes off the rails so easily. It's great.
I like this.
Anyways, yeah, catch you later.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Me not filled with holes and losing all of my shit. I like this system. Looks at or wet dog silt.
My gun is broken. My sword is stolen. The mayor hates me. His wife isn't returning my phone calls. Listen,
Maybe next time we'll just have to be more have more temperance about taking D12 stress to buy nice things.
it was the D10.
Okay, fair enough. True. All right, I'm gonna take off. Y'all should watch the GTA videos because it's fucking incredible. Bye bye.
Bye, recording.